sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight it's on to week 4 as we've got a good Thursday night matchup in store. As it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
Let's go now.
First carry of the game now for the Texas superstar, Bijan Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. And boy, this defense came to play. They're going to bottle him up behind the line again. It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
You can bet they're not going to go away from the running game anytime soon, but this is obviously not a good start. 2 carries, 2 runs, both stop for a loss.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is third and long. Operating from the gun. Hyde. And will find the open man. That's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Jason Horn up to make the tackle. Now a 2nd and 10. Off the bootleg. Hyde. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 14 down to the 14. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Off the play fake. Hyde. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Off play action. Hyde.
Give me that. Okay, I said he gonna play me and man all game. I got something for that. We gonna make him come out of that.
And the Falcons put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They begin with a run by Miller. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Trying to lay one up deep. He's got it at the 15. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's pass. 2nd down. Ball on the 3. 1st down marker at the 1-yard line. To the air with McCarthy. To the goal line. It's incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw McCarthy.
Yes, sir. Punt that bitch, boy. He gonna go for it, though. He ain't gonna punt it.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
No, he know better.
They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy.
Yes, sir.
The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they give up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on 1st down. That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. Or after that run.
Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. High. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
From the gun on 3rd down. High.
A pig? What the fuck is that? He like hemming my mans up.
The football at the 12-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive?
Kingsley Miller, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are an extra point away from drawing level. extra point by York is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 and the 24. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
It's a big play there for Atlanta. 51 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And I think the ball's out. And this will get out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. So fortunately, they're able to hold on to the possession. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
Back now in Atlanta, 2nd quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Looking to throw. Hyde. Pass taken in by his big tight end. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a 1st down.
Robinson on a give right side. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown Atlanta. Bijan Robinson with career touchdown number 109. That ties it with Barry Sanders on the all-time NFL list. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about...
Come on, get there.
So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing is McCarthy. He finds his man complete. That's Perez. From
Yes, sir.
Physical play on fourth there, and it's second down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Back to throw again.
What the fuck? This nigga running all type of.
Down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 25-yard line. And they'll run it from the gun with Miller. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun is McCarthy.
Yes, sir.
That's Perez.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Back to throw. McCarthy. In the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. From 17 yards out. And the Vikings are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field and allowed the attack look through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
The Falcons had 2-1 now to start the campaign, and they were looking good until last week's loss took them from the ranks of the unbeaten.
Yeah, I don't think anyone was expecting this team to push the 72 Dolphins, but still, you got to take a lot of positives from this first month. If they can bounce back and move to 3-1, they'll be pretty well set up for the remainder of the season to follow.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 15 yards, first down, Atlanta.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Who talking, me? This nigga not even on the controller right now. He not on the controller. He walked away and it's picking plays for him because the time running out. If this motherfucker go out, I'm taking my win. Because, you know, if you do that too many times, it automatically kick you from the game. I'm taking my win if that happens.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this is going to it'll kick you off on it'll kick you off when you're on defense. For griefing. And if it do that, I'm taking my win. We already didn't have problems with him leaving the game and trying to hear him come back. Oh, he back now. He back. Play fake. High. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. High. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
I could have threw that.
Short game there, but that's okay if you're the offense. They brought a lot of pressure at him, and he uses athleticism to at least get back to the line and make 2nd down a lot shorter than it was looking for a moment.
On the toss, here's Robinson.
This nigga must think Fat Meat Greasy. He gonna come up off that motherfucking line.
That's gonna go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Robinson.
Come on, he couldn't have. Where the fuck was my blocker? Where the fuck did he go?
He lost a big chunk, 6 yards there, and it leads to 4th down. The kick by Sanders is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
And especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. And he wisely will throw that one away. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. From the shotgun, McCarthy.
Gotta punt that, sir.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first
I just hate when niggas don't read the rules.
Now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
I did.
On fourth down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be Falcon football. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They go play action here on first down. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Off play action. Hyde.
Come here.
That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 25 yards that time.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Back to throw. Hyde.
101. He'd have caught that.
Couldn't connect.
Try to give me another 3 points at minimum, Ken.
Ball in the air, never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Off the play fake. Hyde. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
The line to gain is the 33 on third down. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to
Come on, cut up the field. Yes, sir.
he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away.
Yes, sir. 2 seconds left. Come out in that motherfucker prevent. Will not be letting the nigga.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. 1 second, all that remains. And they get him down, but
Because he get the ball at the half, so
yard line. That's it for the first.
it's good that I was able to get that score.
More to see after the break. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it as we resume play. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
I already know what he finna start. He finna start throwing that motherfucker. You know, niggas get down, man. It turned into shit, throw central shit. That's what I want.
Sets up a manageable second down.
2nd and 3.
Oh, that was a good pass. I know what he wanted. I was there.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Start switching up my coverages. My coverages.
Now they'll audible to something else. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Oh, he got me. He finna go for 2. Yep. Knew it.
And the Vikings have cut it back within a score. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. McCarthy going to look to throw for it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Come on.
So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. Minnesota's team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. High.
Bro, niggas be so jammed up.
Bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Back to throw. High. Right side catch. This is Gates. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. High. Here's a screen for Robinson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
takes it up the middle. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got him going. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 43 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half. And they drop him for a loss, but penalty markers all
Flag
over the
couldn't have
field.
been on me, cuz he out there touching niggas too
A
much.
little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
That high ass snap.
For the 3rd and 7, is that one officially a loss of 1? Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he is caught.
Oh yeah, I'm killing him with that motherfucking play right there, kid.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him.
Can't do shit about that.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Back to throw. Hyde. He'll try and do this himself. And he's got his man in stride.
Yes, sir. Come on, Madden, save me.
Falcon touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
Oh, fuck, he fumbled it.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Yes, sir.
And they're able to bring him down at the 20.
They'd love to just strike him out with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that.
You okay?
And it's going to bring up a
What's wrong?
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the gun on 3rd down, McCarthy.
Oh, come on, bro. Y'all gotta get there for that.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
It's a gain of 32. First down,
He'll take a shot for the end
Oh,
zone.
he burnt them. Oh, he overthrew it.
Incomplete.
Certainly like the
Yeah, he
idea.
burnt his
Get down
ass.
on their side of the field, get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull him down in the end zone, but the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
They'll look to throw again.
Yes, sir.
Off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. McCarthy going to throw again. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 22-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Vikings first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Yes, sir. That's what we wanted.
A drive killer there.
That's what we wanted. Now we're finna take this motherfucking clock.
Over here at their own
That's what we wanted.
30-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall.
Bro, can you see this shot right there behind that lineman? You see that? Fucking with my... Yeah. I just want to make sure you see it.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday night prime time. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
I just gave him a warning for it, Ken.
Lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Off play action. High. Got a man and he hits him in stride. So the completion good for 7 there. And now third down and 6 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Operating from the gun. High.
Yeah.
The open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A give left side to Robinson.
Oh.
Reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That really sets him back. A loss of 6. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football. still got a big chunk of yardage on second down.
The offense on third down tonight. Can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. High. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Robinson toss play left side. Shedding the tackle.
Niggas can't block though.
Maybe 2.5 to about the 39. I'm sure that's going to be the formula.
What you talking about? He did his job. Did he?
And when you have the lead this
Did he do his job?
above all, stay
Cause I ain't seen no jobs been done.
yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7. Robinson with another carry. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. From the gun on 3rd down. High. He's going to rifle one deep left.
Huh. Oh, how you don't catch that?
Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
58 yards. We gonna test it.
They're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you know it's
Oh fuck! I held it too long.
Extend it.
It would have went in too.
Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team, but the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Oh fuck!
It's Perez.
That's my fucking fault.
And he takes it all the way down to 3. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now 1st and goal.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Back to 60. 19 Lions. 18 Rebels. 18 Rebels. Panther 11. Panther 11. Let's go.
To the air with McCarthy.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Incomplete. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown.
Come on, y'all, let the nigga in there. It can't be that hard.
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now.
We need a couple first downs.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings move it away. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively.
Go down, cuz. Make him use that timeout.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
I ain't even gonna pick a play yet.
Here's a 2nd and 5. That one looks like he'll throw here.
First down. That's okay. As long as we got the first down. Let's put this motherfucker back on the ground. Let's turn on conservative ball.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
Oh, we'll take that too. We'll take that too, baby, and that's game. We almost let him come back, Ken. We almost let him do the do, cuz. He don't tell me he finna quit. If he finna quit, we kicking him out the league. He gotta go. He gotta go.
What's good?
We